Okay, in the last section, not part of the CIA triad per se, but part of this specific domain, and that is the concept of safety. Now, with safety, we want to make sure of a few things. All right, we want to make sure that we keep people as well as data safe and secure. All right, so it doesn't just pertain to one or the other. We need to make sure we have everybody and everything safe. So such things as fencing, lighting, the locks on our gates and secured areas and so forth, our CCTV or our surveillance videos. And then we also want to make sure that we have escape plans and drills and routes so that if something does go bad, whether it's a disaster or a fire, or we even have some type of active shooter situation or something where we have an intruder in our building, we need to be able to make sure that everyone knows how to get out, the routes they need to do, they need to take to get out of the building, where they need to meet up with afterwards and so forth. And then lastly, we need to make sure that we test all of these things to make sure they actually work. So, fencing. With fencing, we need to make sure that we understand it's not going to necessarily keep a very, very determined person out, necessarily. If we have barbed wire, razor wire on top, then maybe. But outside of that, we need to understand that it is a part of a defense. Okay, we'll talk about defense in depth again in just a moment. But it keeps us outsiders from gaining entry for such things as theft and vandalism. But as I mentioned, if you want to be as secure as possible, it should be a minimum of 8 feet with a top guard. That's going to provide maximum deterrence. Again, is it going to keep 100% of the people out? No, but we want to make sure that we have as many hurdles for them to overcome so that we get that defense in depth and also that layered approach so that it maximizes our effectiveness.